General Hospital. Jack Brennan steps out of the shadows to protect Carly, and possibly save Sonny. In the endlessly shifting landscape of Port Charles, where betrayal hides in the shadows and loyalties are as fragile as glass, a new alliance is forming, one that could reshape the future of Sonny Corinthos and Carly Spencer forever. Jack Brennan, the enigmatic and deeply connected head of the WSB, has remained a looming presence in recent months, rarely stepping into the spotlight. But now, faced with a brutal attempt on Sonny's life and a threat that could upend the entire Corinthos family, Brennan appears ready to make his move, not for glory, not for politics, but for one woman, Carly. When a bomb detonated in Sonny's penthouse shortly after his heart surgery, few could comprehend the sheer precision and cruelty of the attack. Even fewer realized how close Michael Corinthos came to death. The explosion wasn't just a warning, it was a declaration. Someone wanted Sonny gone, and they were willing to kill his son to make it happen. The gravity of that moment shook Carly to her core. But in her fear, someone unexpected stepped forward. Jack Brennan has never hidden his admiration, perhaps even affection, for Carly. As head of one of the most powerful intelligence organizations on the planet, Brennan has access to networks and knowledge far beyond Port Charles. While many speculated that Brennan's interest in Carly was political or strategic, recent actions suggest something more personal is at stake. Brennan didn't just offer his resources to uncover the source of the threat against Sonny. He made a quiet vow to Carly that he would do whatever it took to protect her world, even if it meant breaking protocol. According to sources close to the WSB, Brennan met privately with Sonny following the failed assassination attempt. It wasn't a meeting of equals, it was a negotiation, one loaded with tension and unsaid truths. Brennan, knowing full well the line between justice and vengeance that Sonny walks so well, offered the full might of the WSB's covert resources to identify the perpetrator. But Sonny, ever the street-hardened strategist, agreed only under one condition. Brennan would find the traitor, but Sonny alone would decide what justice looked like. This uneasy alliance may already be yielding results. Reports suggest that Brennan has been quietly investigating internal leaks within the WSB itself, suspecting that someone on the inside may have funneled intel to Jen Sidwell, a known mercenary whose fingerprints have surfaced in multiple covert plots. While Sidwell has publicly denied any involvement in the bombing, Brennan has never trusted him, and now, his suspicions may be validated. There's also troubling speculation that Natalia Ramirez, a WSB agent and former ally, may have passed classified information to Sidwell under questionable circumstances. Adding fuel to the fire, Jason Morgan recently brought forth concerns about Brick's role in the attempted assassination. Brick had been Sonny's most trusted confidant for years, but in a shocking twist, it was revealed that a nurse at General Hospital, one with no prior red flags, attempted to inject Sonny with a lethal substance while he lay unconscious after surgery. Brick was the one who intervened, killing the nurse before she could finish the job. But Jason's unease stems from one unanswered question: how did the nurse get so close without triggering any alarms? Did someone from Sonny's own inner circle look the other way? Brennan's involvement since then has only deepened. Not only did he assist Brick in scrubbing the fallout from the hospital incident, ensuring that no public trace of the attack ever reached the media, but he also personally guarded Sonny until Jason could take over. The move was unexpected, perhaps even out of character for a man as calculating as Brennan. But those who know him say his actions were driven not by duty, but by devotion to Carly. The relationship between Carly and Brennan has always been complicated. Both are fiercely independent, guarded, and reluctant to trust. But there's an undeniable chemistry, one that has simmered quietly beneath the surface. Brennan respects Carly's strength, her resilience, her unwavering loyalty to those she loves. And Carly, for all her past entanglements with Sonny, has begun to see Brennan as something else entirely. A man who operates in shadows, yes, but one who's willing to burn down the darkness to keep her safe. And yet, trust is fragile. Carly was blindsided to learn that Brennan had secretly recruited her daughter, Jocelyn Jacks, into the WSB without her knowledge. While Brennan framed it as a strategic decision, one meant to empower Jocelyn and protect her, Carly felt betrayed. That fracture has yet to fully heal, and in the wake of recent events, it casts a long shadow over Brennan's intentions. Was his offer to help Sonny truly altruistic? Or was it part of a broader strategy, one that Carly has yet to fully understand? The theories swirling through Port Charles are as varied as they are chilling. Some whisper that Brennan himself may be orchestrating the chaos, that his proximity to Carly is not romantic, but tactical. That he is dismantling Sonny's empire piece by piece under the guise of protection. But others reject that theory outright, arguing that Brennan has had countless opportunities to strike if he wanted to, and has instead saved lives, not ended them. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Perhaps Brennan, for all his secrets, is simply a man burdened by his past, trying to do right in a world where right is rarely clear. Perhaps he sees in Carly not just a woman worth protecting, but a second chance. A reason to step out from behind the curtain and fight for something real. As for Sonny, the road ahead is perilous. The threat remains active, the identity of the mastermind still unknown. But with Jason back in his corner, Brick under scrutiny, and Brennan as an unlikely ally, Sonny may have a fighting chance. The enemies are closer than ever, but so are the people willing to risk everything to protect what matters. In the end, Port Charles is a city of masks and mirrors. Loyalties twist, truths unravel, and redemption comes at a price. But one thing is certain, Jack Brennan has stepped into the light. Whether as savior or saboteur remains to be seen. Would you like a continuation of this arc with Carly investigating Brennan's past, or a version where Brennan is the hidden villain?